Hello colleagues, hello friends. Let me hope you are all doing well, and today we are going to be looking at how to verify your account, your Google AdSense account without a PIN. Okay, so how can you verify your Google AdSense account without a PIN? So first of all, to do that, you should have requested for a PIN more than 3 times. So meaning that you are either going to the fourth time, or you like have requested for it for more than one time. Okay, so basically what do you have to do? So this is my account. I have a Google AdSense account. I happen to have different websites that were bringing in income into my Google AdSense account, but after some time they were like, you have to verify what, and so that your ads do not go off. Okay, so are you seeing this? So they are telling me you have less than 1 month to verify your address, otherwise you will stop displaying ads. So I quaked. Then I ended up even changing, because I have more than one AdSense account. Then I transferred all the websites. If you look here, I transferred all the websites to the other AdSense account. But so here there is no any site. Okay, so now the thing that you have to do is you have to like request for that pin for more than one time, because the issue is with us basically who are in Africa. Most of the times when you request for this pin, it is either, I don't know what I should say, either addresses, it is like taking long, then your account, the ads are basically taken off. Okay, so to avoid that, you request for this pin more than 3 times. Okay, so are you seeing this? So that is the money I was having. Then they were like, they needed me to verify. So first of all, you have to first go here on payments and check. Okay, so we want to check this address. So is our address right? Okay, so attention needed. Are you seeing this? To this address. So to like verify your address, you go here to payments. Okay, then you go to payment info. So when payment info basically shows up, so when this payment info basically shows up, it means that you can check. Okay, so here we view transactions, then manage settings. So when you go to your manage settings, it is going to be basically showing your IP address. What I mean, not the IP address, the publisher. This, we are going to be needing this. Okay, AdSense, this publisher ID. Okay, we don't need this payment ID. Then the threshold, then the address. Okay, so we need the payment profile ID. We need the country is already set. It is an individual account, so we need this. Okay, so this is Nyenje Isaac. So besides, this address has to look like the one that is basically going to be on the documents that you are going to submit, because remember, we are not going to use the pin. So this has to match. Okay, so I may leave this as my address, line 1. Let me copy this. I copy this, then I'm going to be cutting it, then I paste it here. Okay, so I'm going to paste it there. Then my first address, the first address should be the address that is basically on either your national ID or your driving permit. Besides your driving permit, the other documents do not have an address. Like a passport does not have an address. So if we go and get our address, that is MUCIAN. Okay, so I put MUCIAN. So it is MUCIAN. So I'm directly copying what is on my national ID, and it is what I'm basically putting. Mosik, then Chivuli, Makindye what? Makindye division, Makindye division, Kampala, Uganda. So basically that is my first address, okay? As exactly it is on the national ID, then this is my workplace what? I also address. So if at all the other one is my what? Payment accounts may be linked to this payment profile. Changes to payment profile info apply to all linked payments accounts. Okay, so are you saying that? So when I'm like submitting the other stuff, I have to make sure that what is on this, what I've submitted here is what is reflected on my what? On my ID. So after that, I save. Okay. Then so all the information has been what? Has been saved. Okay. Now from there, what I'll do next is I'll copy this. Okay. Because I will need it. I would copy this publisher what? The publisher ID up to here. When like you're copying the publisher ID, make sure that when you're copying, you start from pub, then you complete all the numbers. That is the publisher ID that you have to make sure that you have copied. Don't share your ID with anyone. Okay, so after like copying it, now I go back to my home. Okay, because remember everything is basically saved. Now if I right click here, there are different ways you can go. You can click there, then you visit the page that we are going to go through to see that we verify. Okay, so we can pass there. The other, as it is loading, because my internet is a little bit slow, so you can go back here. Another one can pass here, like can press take action. Are you seeing that? So you can pass through different methods. So, or you can also click. Now take action is known, it is taking back. It is taking us back and just bringing this. So from there you click learn more. Okay, so the same thing that we would have done from this part here, we would have clicked here on learn more. So the moment you click there, this page is going to show up. Okay, so we slope down, so we come up to here, pin troubleshoot. Okay, so are you seeing even here it is the same page that has showed up? Even here it is going to be the same page that is going to be basically showing up, but we can close that and we just remain with this one. So we come and we close this one also, because it is the same what? It is the same thing. So when we come here, we are going to click here, troubleshoot. I mean, what was it? Let us first go back and get it clearly. The page is loading. My internet is a little bit slow. But okay, we've gone back to the previous page. So we come here and click on this pin troubleshooter. So the moment you click on pin troubleshooter, let us click on it. The moment you click on pin troubleshooter, this page shows up. So what you should keep in mind is this is not going to remain the same always, as I happen to find mine. So when you look at this, you're going to see that I like passed. I did this the first time because To make this happen, you would have had to have requested for a pin 3 times, but that is what I had done. So when I reached here and clicked on troubleshoot pin, it gave me different procedures that I went through, put in what. Then after, it took me back. Okay, it like never just completed straight away. It took me back. Then I had to redo it again. Let me hope that I'm a little bit clear. Are you seeing? So like it took me back again. Then after that, when I went back and clicked on learn more, as you are going to see in this video, that is when I managed to get where to click on the contact form. First of all, the contacting the support team wasn't possible in the first time, where I had to click and fill the stuff I filled. Then after that is when it displayed. So you don't have to be rigged that you're going to follow, that you're basically going to be following that step, and that is how it is going to be. As you see me here, for me it was like showing pending verification, number of pin sent 3, then last pin, you get it. So then I had to confirm. After confirming, it displayed this saying that should I request for a new pin. Then I confirmed again. So that is when it completed. When I tried to click on this confirm page below the support page, it wasn't like what it was giving me. I wasn't understanding it, so I had to go back and redo and take action again. That is when I managed to go back and get linked to the to the support team, to put in my national ID and passport, then the receipts. Okay, then the other thing that you should put in mind is you may be putting them, then internet is slow. As you see here, I'm trying to configure around. When I clicked on the support, contact the support, whatever, create a support team that was given to me, this is what it was showing. So it wasn't giving me any options of putting in my national ID, passport, and email, or anything, any document that would verify my verification. So I had to go back and take action again. So that is what you should do. So if you happen to face what I face, you just go back and click on action, click on learn more. Okay, so then when you click on learn more, then it won't display you this. Okay, so it will take you straight to where you fill in your credentials and get verified. So like for me, after filling the other stuff that I showed you, it didn't show up. It went somewhere else, as I had showed you. So what I've done, I've like clicked on it again. I've clicked learn more again. Okay, so these things do not remain the same. With the time, they make some changes. As you have seen previously, they asked me there are some questions. As I answered them, then after they were again delivering me back to waiting for some time. Then on requesting for the pin again, after I redid the same thing, saying that I never got the password, I mean the pin. And now that is when they displayed this contact the support team. Now if I click here on this contact form, the moment I click on it, it is now going to be what? Loading. I don't want this. So it is going to be what? Loading. Yes, now I put my name. So the name has to be the other name, okay? So the name has to be the other name that is on my national ID, or that driving permit that you are going to use, or that passport. Okay, so I type, that is Nyenje Isaac. Now I get the other ID. It is the one I have to put in here. Okay, the publisher ID. Okay, so if I happen to check here, let me have a little address set in your AdSense account. We accept these documents below. Government issued ID card. The image must display your pay name and mailing address as they appear in AdSense account. Okay, bank statement, telephone bills, or rent receipt. And here they are saying if the postal address in your account is different from the address displayed on your ID card, or your ID does not provide information about your mail address, you can also confirm your address by providing an image of a bank statement, telephone bill. Are you seeing that? So basically now here what I basically need is to take maybe a picture of a passport and that of a national ID, then also take some receipts to know that I'm doing this for once and for all. Then that is like done. It is now verified. Okay, so now let me pause, then I will be doing it later on after I'll show you. Select these three, control plus that one, then I click open. So now they are basically uploaded. So I wait for them to load. And then after them loading, I'm going to be clicking submit. So one of the things that you should note is that if your internet is very poor, they will not upload. So get an internet whereby it is a little bit speedy, or it responds at a higher, like it responds quickly, because if they take too long, they won't upload. Then the other thing that you should note, they should be clear, because if they are not clear, they are blurry, the camera is not clear, they will be rejected. So you should note that. So remember where we like I told you about something, that when you are posting the publisher ID, don't start from AdSense pub. You start on pub, then you copy the rest of the numbers. So when we've finished submitting it, we now go back to our email, the email that we used to confirm. So when we go back to our email, we receive such a message telling us and thanking us for having verified, and they are telling us to wait at least for some business days, but it takes just minutes. And you go to your AdSense account. On your home page, you will no longer see the warning message, and also you will happen to see that verification is basically complete. Okay, so that is it with verification without a pin. What you should remember, it should be done after completing 3 times of requesting for a resend of a pin. Okay, are you seeing right now? So when we go to my AdSense account, you see the warning message is no longer available. So now I can reconnect my websites, I can reconnect my YouTube channel, so that at least I earn when my money is going into my account. So thank you for having subscribed to the Munya Scripts Lifestyle channel. Thank you for being part of the music that I happen to release, and I urge you to continue subscribing and sharing this wonderful platform, so that we keep sharing new information, new stuff that you shouldn't miss out, that will grow you as a creative. Remember to visit our websites for distributing your music, streaming your music, and selling online content. Visit our description section of this video and learn more.